Hey family, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And if you are new here, I am Sandra.
And I'm Kristen.
And in today's video,
we are talking about frequently asked Bali questions.
Yes, so here are the top questions we get, and our intent is to inform and give our experience so it helps whoever's watching this video.
And the way we do it may not be the right way, but there's no right way and there's no wrong way. There's just your experience. So that's what we're giving.
Yeah, so our intent is to inform and just to share our experience. And if it resonates, perfect. And if it doesn't, then
watch our other videos.
Yeah, we're coming out with the ebook as well. So maybe your answers, the questions will get answered specifically in the ebook.
Yes. The first question is, how do you move to Bali? I can't tell you how, I can just tell you how we did it.
Yes.
Okay, so how did you move to Bali?
Okay, so how was I able to move to Bali? Back home, I worked as a safety technician in the oil and gas industry, and it's contract work. So basically, I'm able to save a lot of money in a short amount of time because when I work these contracts, every day I'm working overtime. 13 days on, 1 day off, 12-hour days. So I'm racking up a lot of overtime. I'm not spending any money during those contracts because literally I'm just eating and sleeping and going back to work. So yeah, I just had the mentality is like, I'm gonna go into work, I'm gonna save as much money as possible so I can reach the $10,000 goal to move to Bali. So once I started reaching my goal, I had like 1 more week left of my contract. I went online and I booked my ticket so that way I wouldn't back out of it. So I just randomly text Kristen and I was like, I'm about to book my ticket to Bali now. Like, we're doing this, and if you want to come, like, there's a great deal I just found, and we booked a one-way ticket to Bali.
You booked her ticket, and I wasn't necessarily 100% ready, right? I came with a lot of baggage, literally. I had an apartment, I had a car, I had a life in a whole other city that I had to make sure that I wrapped up and got situated before I could commit. So she booked her ticket, and then like a day later, I was like, all right, I'm gonna book my ticket. But I booked my ticket, but it was a week out. So she would arrive before me, I would come and handle my business and arrive after.
So let's let them know, like, what were some of your last minute things that you did to make more money before you left to come to Bali?
Yes, so to also add, I worked a contract alongside Sandra. We didn't work the same contract, but I went to Houston and she was like, I'm gonna put you on in my industry. We can make a lot of money really quickly, legally. And so I did a contract as well. So I was working, and then when I finished my contract, I went back to LA and I basically sold all of my belongings. My car, I basically
How did you sell your belongings?
Okay, so I gave my car to my dad and my brother. So the car was out of the way. I didn't sell my car. But I put my items like my bed, my dresser, all of my furniture up on OfferUp, which is an app where you can sell your items. It's kind of like Facebook Marketplace, which I did that as well. And within 1 to 2 days, all of my items were sold. Now I marked them down pretty low just so that they could go. But I mean, like my bed was like $300 with the frame and the mattress, and someone came and picked it up in 8 hours. Like took it all away. So there was nothing that I had to like put in storage. It was just like money, 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 and it was cash in my hand.
What was the mindset that you had to have to release those things without being attached?
Well, it took a while, but I knew I wanted to let go of these things. I could not hold on to these items. I could not rent out my place and have to worry about tenants and my landlord. Like, I had to just release. And the mindset is that when you let things go, it makes room and space for other things to come into your life. And I know it's hard to like part ways with your material items, but it's like, I'm gonna get a new bed. Like, I have a new bed. I'm gonna get a new dresser that's fire. I have a new dresser in storage space. Like, they're just things, you know, when we start to like minimize our life and be like, I don't need these things. I can't pack them up with me. They could burn, you know, it was easier.
So the law of detachment, and keep your goal in mind. So when the question gets asked, how did you do it? I would suggest for you to keep a goal in mind, have a savings, and then search for an affordable ticket so it's not so grand of an idea to just book the ticket and go, because I found a ticket that was less than $500 So that's like booking a ticket in the States, like from, I don't know, Texas to Cali, round trip.
Yeah, and once the ticket was booked, it kind of solidifies your plans. Like, all right, now I can make a plan and how to do it. And to be honest with you guys, I started journaling out like what I was going to get rid of, what I was going to sell, what I was going to keep, what I was going to put in my parents' house as storage, and just started prioritizing and organizing it that way.
Yeah, your thinking skills will come in handy. Just trust yourself to get it done. Like, even the day before I left for my flight, I had a couple pairs of shoes at Kristen's house that had the box, everything brand new, barely worn, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Cool Kicks LA and I'm gonna flip these sneakers. Like, I'm about to sell these shoes.
And she did.
She was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I could get a couple $100 for these shoes. And that's exactly what I did. I sold my shoes and bam, just like that, I had got like $400 that day.
Right, and then there was another pair of sneakers that I sold for her, $300. So she's already here making money from those items that she never
just think about that. You can sell a pair of shoes and that pay for your ticket to wherever you're going.
Right.
So I'm planting that seed for y'all.
Right. And if you can set it up where you're getting your deposit back from your apartment while you're here, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting checks from what you left while you're here, so you still know that you have a flow of money coming in. Like, that's the best way to think about it as well.
Absolutely. This is a whole video.
It is a lot, but it's information that I know you guys want to hear, and it's better than just, you gotta just do it. Like, that isn't easy for people to understand.
But at the same time, you just
gotta fucking do it.
It's cliche, but it's just the truth as well.
Yeah, same. Okay. So I think we got through what we did. And we found our flights on Google Flights. We're gonna go into more detail in our ebook, but we just wanted to let you guys know that.
Once you get the ebook, the itinerary will be in there, so you can see like how long was our layover, how long was the flight, etc.
Yes.